Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel and a brand new video. My last video, I want to apologise with the way it was. I didn't think I was going to actually put myself online like that. I did have a bit too many, but I needed that kind of let your hair down fun. I needed it. I've been through a lot recently, things that I haven't even told you guys about. I say yet, I don't know if I ever want to, because it's things between Lucas and I, and he might not want you guys to know, and I respect that. You know, I totally respect that. Yes, I did go to sleep and left my makeup on. It'll be coming off so I can, you know, redo it for the day, because I feel like makeup today. I have got to go on the computer and do a couple of things, but I have to wait a minute for it to come on and do its thing, otherwise, you know, it's just slow. Anyway, so also my last video where you see I'm at Chloe's, we did end the video, we did do an ending, and I don't know why it wasn't in there. I thought I put it in and I didn't, and we both ended and said goodbye as well, which was really nice, and I just didn't put it in when I thought I had. I was a bit drunk and didn't edit as well as I really wanted. I messed up my name in some of it where it overlapped, and that wasn't supposed to happen. Don't edit when you're drunk. Get sober first and then edit. I just watched it back and I couldn't believe that is what I get like when I've had a few too many. Like, it's not bad, it's just not the me that I thought I'd be happy enough to put on YouTube. It's on there now. I'm sorry. I'm kind of not sorry, because it shows the fun side of me that you are probably waiting to see, because you normally see me just babbling on about all sorts, and you actually for once saw me have a lot of fun. And yeah, there was drink involved, but I had plenty of water before I went home and when I got home. And I know to always have water, plenty of it after drinking like that. All I had was, well, I had a fair old bit. And when I told Lucas how much I had, he goes, "Oh, I could have that much and I'll be fine." I'm like, let me just tell you. Like, this calls for a coffee as well. So basically, I poured Chloe and I a champagne, but Chloe felt that it was a bit too strong for her, so she didn't want hers. And well, I can understand her not wanting it. I really can, honestly. So we had ordinary glasses like this, and I filled them near to the top, you know, so we could just make them last and all things like that. And Chloe I finished mine because I like champagne. It's really nice, you know. I think it's a really lovely drink for a special occasion. Chloe had it for her 21st and decided yesterday was the day she wanted to have some, and it turns out it's not her taste, which champagne is one of those. It's either to your taste or it's not, and I just think that's just how it is. And it wasn't to Chloe's taste, but it was to my. I've had champagne loads of times. That's making me sound bad, but I do. You know, when it's special occasions like Christmas Eve or Christmas Day or a special birthday, or like on Saturday is my grandparents' wedding anniversary. They have got their roomie, and we're probably going to be having champagne then. So what had happened was the rest of the bottle Chloe didn't want, and she didn't want it wasted, and said that I could finish it, so I did. And then I had a VK. All of these drinks so far, Lucas said, were pussy's drinks. Well, they couldn't have been that bad because they got me a bit drunk or tipsy. Giggly. We'll just say giggly. And I had one of those, and then I had 3 or 4 what are those cider drinks called? The fruity cider, not Budweiser. Not Budweiser. What am I thinking? The fruity cider. Forget what it was called. I had 3 or 4 of them on top, and it wasn't breaks between them. I was just not knocking them back, but I was drinking them like you would drink water or a can of Coke. Do you know what I mean? And I thought I'm a lot more giggly than usual. And I was like, I really need to just let my hair down and chill out. I've been so stressed and so much going on. I was like, I need this day. And it's very rare that I get this tipsy. And I was like, I deserve it. And so does Chloe. So she had a KA and a bit of cider, and that was it really, because she didn't like the champagne, as I mentioned. And that was it. Like, I don't normally let my hair down that much, but yesterday I was like, and I had a coffee way before I started and plenty of water anyway. It's not like I went straight into drinking when I got there. I did have a coffee before everything else. And Chloe will tell you that I had a coffee before everything else, and that I had a pint of water and more after all the drinking. I needed to sober up because Dad was picking me up after work so that we could go food shopping. So I knew I needed to be sober for that. And I was. I got home and I was sober, and it was like that. It was as if I hadn't been drinking, and Lucas had no idea I was drunk. So I managed to do really well at sobering up. And that's that story. Yeah. So this is just me apologizing if it's not me that you're used to seeing. All it made me do was laugh and giggle, and that's the same thing. All it made me do was laugh a lot more than usual, and it chilled me out, it cheered me up, and sometimes you just need to cheer yourself up. And yes, it's not always the answer to drink. I'm normally really sensible. Like, 2 is my limit, and that's as far as I go. Even when I'm like out sometimes. It's not because it's bad for me. I just tend to just not go crazy, because I don't want it where I go too mad too often and then I get addicted. Like, that scares. The thought of me possibly relying on it scares me. I've never been anywhere near that position, by the way. I just, there's things that scare me that I know I would never be anywhere near doing. But yeah. So this is pretty much just an apology if it ever upset anyone. I haven't, like I said, let my hair down like that in a long time, and it actually felt really good to just say, bugger it. you know, I am gonna drink in the daytime, and I did wait till gone 12. Like, I'm not that bad. I know people that start at 11 or half 10, and I just think, whoa, that's still breakfast time for some people. And, you know, we ate first as well. As far as I'm aware, if we didn't, we didn't. But if we didn't eat first, I know we ate in between the drinking. So I know there was that as well. But yeah, this is not a vlog. It's just me apologizing for the last video. I've just said the title of it. Anyway, no, I just coming on to say that it's okay to do what I did. It's okay. It's not a bad thing. It's just something that you got to be careful with, I suppose. I mean, I'm really sensible, and you know, the last time I let my hair down like that, well, worse than that, was my mum's 50th. I got smashed. I mean, can't remember what happened smashed. I remember bits, but not loads. I remember always needing somebody or something to hold on to because I was just so bad. You know, that's the most I ever drank in my life or in a long time. And it is okay to get a bit tipsy, but don't get to the point where you don't know your own name, because that's really scary. Especially if you can't remember who the person is next to you. And it's like you've known them all these years. How did you know what I mean? You don't want to get that bad. And I definitely knew my own name yesterday. It wasn't the worst. But no, it's good to let your hair down, but not to go too far with it. And I feel like I just want to explain that you're not normally going to see that side of me. Yes, it was good for you guys to see how happy I was, but the alcohol is what gave me more of my bubbly side. I'm still happy today. I'm just sober. There's the difference. You know? Anyway, I am going to end it here because I need to get on with my day, and I'm not vlogging today. I'm just explaining about yesterday, because the way it ended is how I never end a video. I still don't know what happened to my ending that I made with Chloe. I edited it when I was like that as well, so it doesn't look as clean as I try and make them all. But it is what it is. I'm ending it here, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.